Who wants to say hi? Say hi, Bat. Say hi, everybody. What do you think? I think a storm is going to be coming because he has been seriously, like, really hyper this morning. He's been, like, before it storms, he will run back and forth through the kitchen. He'll jump up on the bed. He's been jumping up on the couch. And I'm just like, Batman. Seriously. I do Batman. So, hello everybody. It is August 4th. It is in the middle of the week. And I have been doing a ton of poetry stuff. I kind of just came to a realization that if I get these 3 other poetry books, is it 3? Oh, I Am Her. Look at her now. Yeah. These 3 poetry books I have been working on like crazy. Stop it. And I was like, if I get these done, get them sent to my editor and get them, out of the way, then maybe I can go back to working on the second book in the Sword of Realm series, which is the middle grade book, Guardian, and then I'm working on the second book. And I tried so hard to work on the second book, and I just can't seem to just stay focused because these 3 other poetry books have been just grabbing my attention. They've been on my mind a lot, and I'm like, if I don't get these done, then I'm not going to be able to get back to Guardian or to the second book. Stop it. Even though for a while I was working on the second book, and then I was working on the second book, and then for some reason I went back to the poetry books, and I actually did just reveal the 3 book covers. So the poetry books, which now I can finally tell you the titles. The covers I did reveal on my social media, so you can go there and check it out. So volume 5 is Batman. So the newest poetry book that I really would like to publish is I Am Her, which that was actually a lot of fun to put together, because at first I thought it was poetry, but then it wasn't, because I don't know, it's just hard to explain. It just wasn't. So then the sixth poetry book that I'm releasing is called Look at Her Now. And then the 7th one is called Behind These Holy Eyes. And so those are the next 3 poetry books that I am actually going to be releasing. Hello, someone commented and said, please talk to me. I can't really pronounce your name. But hello, thank you for joining me. So anyways, I just wanted to let you guys in on that. So today I am going to be reading chapter 4 out of Awakened Evil. And this is probably going to be the shortest live stream I've ever done, because this chapter that I'm going to read is only 1 full page. That's it. So I'm going to go ahead and read chapter 4 from Awakened Evil, which this is a perfect time to read this book because it is more scarier than the first book. So I'm just so excited that I finally started to read it. So, are you ready, Batman? Oh boy, Batman's on my lap. Oh, pretty baby, you're so handsome. He's getting really mad. It won't surprise me if he attacks me. Do you want down? Do you want down? Can you guys hear him like meowing? Can you hear him? Can you hear the pretty boy? Buddy. Don't attack me. Get down. If you're gonna attack me, get down. You gonna attack me? No. Shh. Okay, I'm gonna read now. Okay, so this is chapter 4 from Awakened Evil. Okay. Inga slammed both fists on the floor and tipped her head back with a high-pitched scream. Finally, I'm released from the grave. She ran both hands down her rotted cheeks. Little pieces of skin fell off. That's disgusting. She looked down at her hands. Nothing but dry skin and bones. Her long-sleeved dress was covered in holes and rips. Her joints crackled and popped when she moved. Master. She looked up and glared at him with anger, moving her hand to the diamond, but it wasn't there. She screamed, causing vases to tip over and roll off the shelves to the floor. They shattered like icicles. Where's my diamond? She screamed. We don't have it, Master. She took it. Inga lowered her arm and dropped to her knees. Dropped to both knees. She leaned on to the chair. She was weak. Sorry. I think Batman can smell Tucker and Maisie on my bag because he keeps scratching it. My bad. I turned the TV on. Okay. Okay, let me get back to where I was. She thought of all the children's souls that she desired. She needed energy, a child's soul, a teen boy's soul. She stood up and walked over to her vials. She needed the soul vial so she had some energy to move around. She leaned to the shelf and grabbed the red vial. She pulled the cap off and drank it. The energy built up inside her, right before her own 2 eyes. Fresh, healthy skin expanded along her arms. Nails poked out of her fingers. The rips and holes in her dress disappeared. Her hair, that was once gray in a bun, was now black. She dropped the vial and looked at Peter and Joseph. Now I can move. Inga walked over to her cauldron and realized she didn't have her book of spells. She kicked the cauldron twice, then tipped it over. She turned around and looked at the fireplace. It was full of burnt pages. She clenched her fist, then stood and turned around. I need that teen boy's energy now. She pushed past them and walked through the wall and towards the open path and down the middle of the road. The flying demons flew high in the sky above. She was now on a mission to get that boy's soul and the others. Once she was in town, she stopped and saw all the houses. Which way did that teen boy go? Peter pointed down the road. That way. Inga walked down the street as dogs whimpered and cats ran off in a panic. She smiled to the idea that she had that much power to have that much power to scare off any animal in her path with the thought of that boy's soul she so desperately needed and wanted. She starved for it, craved for it. It consumed her mind and black soul. I'm taking his soul because he woke me and I want his energy so I can stay strong forever. Inga stopped and sniffed the air, then let a breath out. I can smell his fear. He's near. Let's go, Peter. She looked at the house where the smell of fear was coming from. The flying demons darted around the house, and some scared up the trees. That is chapter 4. So that chapter, I really wanted to like get into her emotions, and I tried really hard when I wrote this chapter. I tried really hard to try to see from her point of view of like what her body is like now, you know, being dead and she has no souls to claim, and all the children were like released from the last book. And Batman. Okay. So when I was writing her character from what she looks like now, I'm like, oh, okay, what do bodies look like? So I actually watched Resident Evil. I think it was the second book or the second movie where they're walking through that cemetery, and all of a sudden these dead bodies, zombies, just start crawling out of the ground. And when I was watching it, I noticed like their skin looked like really rotten, and it was like coming off, and I'm just like, ugh, that is very disgusting. I'm like, okay, maybe I should have her look like this. So that's when I was like, okay, I can have Inga look like this, because you're not like, when you die, your skin is like all rotted and it's all like ashy and dust and dirt and stuff. And I'm pretty sure your bones are very old and fragile. They can break very easily. Well, I didn't want to use that for Inga because she is going to have to like move around and get to where she needs to go. So I didn't want her bones to break too easily, which I think in the second book or the third book, she did actually slam her fist down, and she broke a bone in her wrist, which I couldn't remember what bone it was. So I actually had to look it up, and I don't remember what it is to this day. But there was a bone in her wrist that connects. It's like right here, I think. It's right here. It's not a femur. I can't remember what it's called, but this part here kind of just snapped when she hit her, and she kind of just pulled the bone out and dropped it. Oh my god, that's so disgusting. Oh, the things I write. Right, Batman? So anyways, I really had fun getting into her point of view in this chapter. Just the way she looks now, being dead, but then she took that potion. So now she's all fresh and stuff. So that chapter was fun. I would read the next chapter, but my plan like for tomorrow is chapter 5, which I think I'm going to read that chapter at 8 in the morning because I have to be to work at, I think, 9:30. So I'll just go ahead and read chapter 5 at 8 tomorrow. Wait, I'll get my planner out. Why? I don't have my planner. Okay, so let me think. So tomorrow is Thursday. I will read chapter 5 at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then Thursday, and then Friday, I will read chapter 6 at 6:45 because I'm going to be cleaning the church at 5 o'clock. So those are the next 2 readings. And then, so like August 8th, 9th, and 10th, I'll be reading chapters 8, 9, and 10. So, yes, I thought it would have just been fun if I did like do like the first whole week of reading the first 10 chapters from August 1st to August 10th. And I think that's really cool. I don't think I want to read a book every single day for the rest of my life, like read 1 chapter a day. Yeah, I don't think I really want to do that. So anyways, I think that is it for now. So if you guys have not seen my new poetry book covers, you can go to my social media, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Instagram, my website. I did upload them all on there. So, every time I do a live stream, I'm always yawning. I slept fine last night, so I don't know why I'm so tired, but anyways, thank you all for joining the shortest live stream reading that I've ever done. Maybe. I don't know. I would probably have to go back to my other live streams or just look through the Wish and see what chapters were short. But anyways, if you have any questions or if you want to write or type down comment down below what you thought was interesting or what caught your attention, and I will get back to those comments as soon as I can. Right, Batman? He's messing with my slipper. Okay, well, I will see you guys tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning. Maybe 8:30, maybe. 8:30, I guess. Yeah, because then that'll give me time to sleep in, maybe. I don't know. But anyways, okay, so thank you all so much for joining me, and have a good rest of your day. God bless.